Yes. All right, welcome back to another episode of Jab and Slip.
Welcome.
We got all the boys here in this episode.
Entire 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Full house.
This is it right here.
Second episode of 2023. How's 2023 been for y'all?
It's been good.
Yeah,
It's
beautiful, man.
Beautiful,
Beautiful, man.
Refocusing is nice, man.
Refocusing, that's
100%. You know, bigger things coming in 2023, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just excited for it, you know?
It's been a good year.
We're going twice as hard.
Yo, speaking of exciting things, there was a pretty big boxing card this weekend.
Very big.
Yeah.
We got our professional boxing panel here to break it down for y'all.
Who you want first?
I just want to say this weekend was basically like the WrestleMania of like boxing events. Like we had some guys on the undercard that could have had their own pay-per-view. They could have highlighted their own pay-per-view. They were on the undercard, so I don't know what's going over there on PVC, but I like it.
Who do you think that Jerron Ennis fight though, man? What do you think?
Jerron Ennis. I mean,
he's gonna reach the top or what?
What I liked about the Jerron Ennis and Karen Chazakhan fight, I hope I didn't butcher his name. What I liked about it is that we actually saw Jerron Ennis go 12 rounds. A lot of his fights, you know, they end in the first couple rounds. He doesn't go past 6 rounds. So to see him actually be fluid and show his skill set for the entire 12 rounds, it was beautiful. Because the guy he fought, Karen, was from Ukraine and he has like 21 fights.
Bro, what I gotta say about that boy, he got heart and stamina. You know what I mean? Like
if he was moving around the entire 12 rounds.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I feel like if it was another fighter, they would have been knocked out in the 6th, 7th, 8th round. You know what I mean?
The problem with Boots and not his team, but his whole, I guess, situation when it comes to boxing is that all the other guys that he wants to fight or his mandatories, you know, you got the Earl Spence, you got the Crawford,
which I don't feel like he's ready for.
You got Victor, we'll talk about that. We
got
Victor
Ortiz, another topic right there.
You got Victor Ortiz, right? All those guys are fighting each other. So they're all busy. So Jerron's just trying to, you know, keep as active as he can. He's not very active. He hasn't fought in over a year or something like that, right? His last fight was against Lipinets, and that was during COVID. And that was a better fight.
Yeah, so he's kind of just shaking off the rust, man. But I feel like the sky's the limit for that guy, man. Like he's so talented, bro. He's a mixture of you know, pure boxer and a freak of nature at the same time, man. Like he's a mixture of Roy Jones. Who else is in there?
He's a switch hitter.
Yeah, he can switch stance. He got some Crawford in there, man.
He was switching almost every other second. You know what I mean? So to see him fight, that was a great fight. So shout out to him. But
man,
you know who else was on the card? Demetrius Andrade, Boo Boo was on the card. That was a good fight versus Desmond Nicholson. I felt like that fight was a good matchup. Both of those guys used to spar each other and like they have a history and like they've been around. So Boo Boo's been calling out Canelo from a long time ago. Did you see that whole situation with Canelo?
No, I didn't actually. So, wait, I did. Yes.
Canelo was like, get the fuck.
He ain't ready for that smoke though.
I don't think anyone's ready for Boo Boo because he's a very awkward fighter. Even that fight against Nicholson came out first 4 rounds. Nicholson didn't know what to do. He was out of it. Boo Boo's such an awkward southpaw fighter. You don't really know where his punches are coming from. His rhythm is still. He was ribbon.
What you're saying would be hard for Canelo?
Yeah, he would be. He would be hard for anybody.
Those awkward fighters,
He's awkward.
Even
messy.
if you interview all those big time fighters, like if you ask them, it's those awkward fighters because they're not accomed to.
They're unpredictable.
Exactly.
His rhythm
it's
is
like
off.
Floyd.
Messy.
It's like Floyd Mayweather versus Maidana, right? Have you ever seen that fight?
That was a good fight. Yeah, that was awkward.
Fight. Yeah, you rocked him on one shot, you know, because they don't know what to expect. You know, how could you study that? You know, how could you prepare for somebody who's so unpredictable? So
Demetrius Andrade came out. He definitely put on a good show. Hopefully, gets a good fight next. Maybe Charlo, one of the Charlos, because he actually moved up in weight. He was in the 150, and then he moved up to 168 to hopefully fight Canelo. He did that on purpose to step up, but I don't think he'll ever get the Canelo fight because from what I'm hearing, Canelo's gonna fight Bivol again.
That shouldn't happen. That's not a good idea. That's not. That's not. No, Bivol's willing to drop. I heard.
Really?
And that's problems for Canelo because he's gonna lose that damn belt. He's gonna lose that belt
either way for Canelo.
I bet my house on that. He'll lose his belt.
This man said I bet my house.
You think so? You think he'll drop in big Canelo?
Bivol will take that belt from Canelo.
I think so.
I don't even feel. You know why? Because
it was way easy. Because
Canelo. I mean, Bivol didn't even really use his weight against Canelo, bro. He just outclassed him, man.
Well, because Canelo's not used to a guy that could take his punches.
Bro,
Canelo's throwing at
he blocked all of them, bro. It's not even like he wasn't really eating them. They weren't connecting, bro. He's just blocking. He's catching them, bro.
He was off.
How about that main event though?
Tank versus Hector Garcia.
Oh, Tank Davis.
Everyone thought Hector Garcia. This is my opinion.
This is a tune-up fight.
Tank Davis ain't no woman beater either. You guys need to drop that shit.
See, can you say that again?
Say no woman beater. You guys gotta drop that shit. You know how it goes, man. Let's think of these scandals.
I didn't hear what he said. What did you say?
He He said
he's not a woman beater.
Tank ain't no woman beater.
Okay. Get out of here, man.
That whole situation was great. We already know that.
Let's get back into the fight, though.
What's been Tank's hardest fight?
Oh, that's a good question.
I watched all.
And do you think he's had any hard fights?
Oh, Isaac Cruz.
Pitbull. You think he won that fight?
Yeah,
he did win.
Actually.
That's when he broke his hand, right?
Yeah, in that fight, he showed how masterclass of a boxer he really is, because he hurt his hand. He broke it. He broke his hand.
He broke his hand. And
so on a fighter like that,
on the uppercut
with one hand, his dominant hand, his left hand, bro. Like,
people don't realize his IQ level is so much higher than people. That's why he loses rounds.
It was close, but he definitely
It was really close.
It was really close.
I thought he won because of the name,
gauging distance, using his lead arm, setting up his shots.
But my back to my point on Garcia, on Hector. A lot of people thought it was gonna be a tune-up fight, but it's not. Hector Garcia is a big dog. He fought Chris Colbert, I believe, and he was supposed to. Chris Colbert was supposed to beat him. Everyone was talking about, Chris Colbert, he's a new up-and-coming young fighter, and he beat him. You know what I mean?
Didn't he retire?
No.
Speaking of Garcia, I feel like he had a really good game plan. The first few rounds, he should have never changed it, bro. He was keeping.
He started to trade with him.
Yeah, he was keeping Tank at bay. He was using that lead arm very well, establishing the distance. And exactly, whenever Tank would come in, he would counter him.
And it's interesting because
he should have never changed his style.
People really need to break down that fight because we don't really see two southpaws fighting each other. So seeing shots come from that angle, from that direction is a really good IQ test for a lot of fighters that want to see what it's like to fight a southpaw like that. So that's a really good fight. But back to Garcia. I think he did good as well too.
Yeah, he was countering like 3 shots.
Round.
I don't know why he changed his game plan. I don't know why he did that. He was fighting so well. He was giving Tank problems.
You get caught up in your.
Tank was having problems getting inside. Every time Tank would come inside and throw like a body shot, he got countered right away with 2-3 punches.
Right.
So I don't know what happened. Why would he change the game plan? I'm so confused. Garcia, bro, he could have went much further.
But big up to him. That was a big payday for him, man.
Bro, how would that straight Tank landed on him though, bro? Your man went temporarily blind.
It was nasty. But now
temporarily blind. That's how hard you're hitting Tank.
But now onto the main reason why that fight happened. We all know who's waiting for Tank.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Garcia. And I'll tell you right
now,
no
head movement Garcia. I will say that.
Hey, your boy Jake Paul thinks Ryan's gonna win. By the way, just letting you know.
Of course.
Is Jake Paul going MMA?
Yeah, we should discuss that after.
Is he really?
Yeah, he signed with like one of these.
He's saying he came
MMA
and changed the boxing game. Now he's gonna go and change the MMA game.
I don't blame him.
I don't
blame
Jake
him.
Paul said that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This guy's a clout demon.
Fuck him.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Make your money, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's why he fought. What's his name in the ring?
So Tommy Fury said,
what was the guy's name?
Anderson Silva.
That's what he fought Anderson Silva.
That's what it's really about, man. These guys are feeding their families.
I want to say
generational wealth, man.
Yeah, you can't.
Tommy Fury.
Yeah, he called them all and said, "Let's make a contract. Nobody gets paid. We do it next month."
Tommy been talking back and forth for.
Well, they're supposed to fight, and Tommy broke a fucking rib or something. No.
Oh, is that what happened?
He was injured. That's why they did the fight.
Well, they say Tommy doesn't have that same grit as like his dad and
but he's still a boxer, so like this is the first time he's fighting an actual boxer, no?
Mm-hmm.
He's never fought a real boxer.
But it always just flopped.
I want to see him fight Relentless Ronnie. I want to see him fight somebody who knows how to punch.
He doesn't want no smoke with me. You don't want no smoke with me.
He's fighting washed up MMA fighters.
Ronnie will move up and wait.
You ever caught out somebody else, not me. You don't want that smoke.
Can you imagine Ronnie moving and wait to fight him? That'd be dope.
How long of a camp would you need to get ready to fight Jake Paul? To get like peak fight performance.
Few days.
This guy said few days.
I'll just be chilling at home too.
I was gonna be modest.
He's like Mayweather. I was gonna show him
a few days.
I was gonna be modest and be like 8 weeks. We'll do 8 weeks. 8 weeks. Mayweather said.
Yeah, I'm just talking shit. You're probably a few weeks.
There's a video Mayweather.
3-4 weeks.
He's like, give me 8 weeks. I'll fight anybody.
And a bottle of Terramana.
Yo, this is the real question though. Who do you have? Tank Davis or Kambosos?
Tank Davis or Kambosos? I think if it goes to 12, I would give it to Kambosos on the scorecard.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right? On the scorecard. Because Tank gives away a lot of rounds.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just based on how he boxes, because he's a slow starter and he likes to put his punches together in slower fashion and really figure out his fight, he gives away a lot of rounds. So Tank loses a lot of rounds. But once he figures you out,
and my whole perspective changed on Devin Haney and Tank. I feel like Devin
Haney's a different monster.
Devin Haney and Shakir would take out Tank, bro. I kind of think Tank's like kind of dodging now.
Devin don't need to knock you out. Devin will outbox you for 12 rounds.
You see the sparring tape of Devin versus Garcia?
Devin versus
the
Garcia.
sparring clip.
No. Is that a new
Garcia that just fought.
Really?
Hector.
Really? No, I didn't see that one.
Go take a look
Oh,
at that,
Haney
bro.
fully said they kicked him out.
He outclassed him, bro.
I believe it.
I told him to get the fuck out of here, he said. Haney said.
Devin's a boxing purist, man.
Yeah, man.
And that's
That
why
is
When you have Ryan Garcia, you have Tank.
Yeah, Ryan's not going to be able to.
Definitely Tank.
Ryan's not going to be able to knock out Tank, mainly because both of those fighters, we don't understand. Ryan likes to fight on his back foot. Tank likes to come forward and take his time. Ryan's going to try to counter him. I see Ryan always countering people with that lead check hook.
Yeah, he loves that.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful. But Tank's too smart for that.
And he knows what to expect.
Tank's too smart for that. Both of those guys also have.
But you think Garcia wouldn't come?
He's gonna get caught with a leaping left hook or something like that,
or a body shot or something like that. You know what I mean? Or he'll get
right hook.
Or he'll get
clipped
coming out because Ryan has very sloppy defense on the outside of his offense. He watches a lot of his tape. The only those offense, his defense is a little. The
only possible way that Ryan Garcia is dropping or beating Tank Davis is if, you know what I mean, like he's using his jab well. You know what I mean? And Tank Davis tends to get careless when he gets in his head. He stops focusing on defense when he really wants that knockout. So I feel like Ryan Garcia kind of throws that left hook. It might land if he throws it. When Tank Davis gets sloppy, you know, when he gets in his head, he just moves forward. Sometimes he doesn't move his head. So you know what I mean?
If it goes,
that's the only possible way.
If it goes 11-10,
or in a million,
and starts to get really hungry, then I can see that happening for sure. But one more point on the weekend fights. We didn't touch on Rashid Ellis versus Romain Villa.
I caught the end of that fight.
That was
10th round.
That was a very good fight.
Ellis is getting rocked from the 10th round where I put it on. He was getting rocked. But then they're talking about how he's gonna win the fight. I'm like, what fight did I turn on?
Because what happened was Rashid Ellis came out and literally outboxed him. He was moving better, using his jab, repositioning, taking the distance. Romain Villa had nothing. Romain wasn't even throwing a jab. I was getting cheesed watching it because I'm like, does this guy have a jab? Like, he wasn't even throwing a jab. He was trying to catch him in the corner. What happened with Rashid Ellis, they call him Speedy. I feel like I kind of outpunched himself a little bit. And by the 10th, 11th round, then Romain came out and he started swinging. And he dropped him twice in one round. And he bullied him.
Saved by that belt, bro.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You dropped him, but you can't. This is where I have beef with how that judging went. You can't dispute a fight that went from 1 to 9, where one fighter is completely dominating, and all of a sudden the other fighter drops him twice in one round. You can't
just count that as one round.
You can't count that as one round. That's ridiculous.
You gotta think about
it more. Do you
more.
think that the later rounds in a fight should hold more value? For example, you guys fight each other.
No.
Yeah. First 4 or 5 rounds, you're both trying to get a feel, but he threw 20 more jabs and he landed 20 more jabs. So he won the early rounds because him reading you was more aggressive. You guys are both getting a feel for each other. You're throwing out some feelers. He landed a little bit more.
Right.
But you both know you're in that fight for 12 fucking rounds. So you both know you got to battle for 12 rounds.
Yes.
So do you feel like the second half of the fight should hold more value?
I misunderstood what you're trying to say.
That's why they call it championship rounds. And I get what you're saying.
Because on paper, they don't hold more value.
No,
just another round.
But officially, the fight starts after 4 rounds. That's what they say. So they go to the scorecards after the 4 rounds. So in a sense, yes, it does.
Okay.
But it went the entire 12, and it was completely outclassing for 9 rounds.
Bullied him.
He bullied Rashid Ellis, literally.
All time with the end of the fight.
Oh, okay. At the end of the fight, it was like something happened.
Like I thought it was a mismatch when I put it on. Like, what the fuck's going on, bro?
Villa was the bigger guy who was stepping forward, and he started throwing these power punches, and he caught him. A lot of these fighters that fight that style of Ellis, they get caught coming out. Maybe he got a little tired, he got a little sloppy. You have to be defensively aware after your offense. I always explain this to people, right? So he came out, he did a combination, he came out sloppy, and Villa came out, check hook, went down, and I knew he was rocked.
Well, the second time he got knocked down too, but they said it wasn't a knockdown when he tried to grab him on the fall. Yeah, it was.
That was 3. No, it was. That was 3. He knocked him down 3 times, 100%.
But they said he fell.
No, he knocked him down 3 times.
Yeah.
Even that was one of the rare times I was like, I actually agree with.
I thought they were gonna call the fight.
No. He outclassed him. But we'll go back. And it was funny because Ellis and Ennis were sitting beside each other during the pre-fight conversations, and they started getting at each other. Because Ennis was talking about fighting this person, that person, and Ellis is like, hold on, you still gotta fight me. And Ennis was like, you didn't want to fight us. The money wasn't right, blah, blah. So these guys are probably gonna fight each other in the future, which I'd love to see that, man. That'd be a dope fight to watch.
Yo, I want to switch gears a little bit because with New Year's, you're a gym owner. A lot of people have that gym New Year's resolution, right?
Yeah.
Have you been seeing that? Like, have you seen like a growth in interest or like dedication?
Yes and no. Like if we were a big box gym with like memberships that like just the general public comes in.
Like a good life.
Yeah, they see a huge spike in revenue, especially in February. What I've seen is just the vibe along the clients we already have. Everybody came in with like a different attitude.
Like reset.
The people, it's a good time for a reset. Anybody who's already on top of it came back the same.
Yeah.
And people that were kind of like, maybe I should watch my diet. Maybe I should work out. Like the complainers stop complaining. And hopefully it stays like that because I don't like fucking people that come in and complain.
Find your answers.
Yeah, come in and
Break your answers.
So
Shut your mouth.
I feel like the
work,
vibe
man.
is good. It's a fresh start.
Yeah.
And that's what you should take New Year's, right? Nice first start. How about you guys?
I feel like as
definitely,
you progress through life, New Year's becomes just another day, and people stop putting like this heavy weight on it, like New Year's, new me type of bullshit. And eventually, you just realize like, if I wanted to do this, I could have done this. I don't know. I could have started this December 15th if I wanted to. Like that could have been my New Year's. And the whole New Year's thing for me, in my perspective, is like over here in West society, our New Year's is January 1st. But on the other side of the exact same planet we're on, New Year's is a completely different day.
Yeah.
So
it is?
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know that.
There's like time change, time difference, right?
Oh, like it's just like hours different.
Yeah.
I thought it was like January like 10th or something.
No,
Like, it's a
no.
totally different day.
No, there is another one too, right? There's what is it? Is it
Chinese New Year's? I don't know
Yeah.
exactly what it
completely
was.
different calendars those guys want.
Yeah.
So it's like perspective. It's like
I got nothing against New Year, New Me.
yeah.
If you feel like you've been needing or wanting to make a change in your life, and
you
this
need
is a
that
perfect
thing,
time to make that change, but you better stick to it or you look stupid.
Yes.
For me, it's like
There's always
you have
those
your
people,
goals,
though,
you
man.
have your things going on in your life, you got your family, you got job and slip, you got your clients, you got your like whatever you got going on. It's a good time to reanalyze everything you have.
Yes.
Write down your goals and what's going on.
Yes.
Prioritize everything you already got going on.
Yes.
And
I will ad
you
lib
hold
this.
yourself accountable and you say, okay, Nick, now's the time. Like, don't slip.
Yes.
Jab and slip.
Jab and
Yeah.
slip. Hey! I ad lib that whole thing. Bro. I'm like,
We found our intro. We found our intro.
Yes.
There we go.
But that's
So
real.
that's
But
it.
that's real though. You know what I mean? Like just hold yourself accountable.
But same ways, every single day is a
level of
perfect
maturity,
opportunity to
too.
do that.
Yeah,
Like
not
every day is an
yeah.
opportunity
Not
to
everybody
reassess your
thinks that, though, you know?
situation.
But sometimes you get caught up, and then it's like now it's like for sure. Now life is telling you reanalyze what the fuck is going on. It's January 1st. Where are you at?
Where you at?
And if you have any kind of self-discipline, you'll take that step back and be like, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
I got to focus on all four of us being on the fucking podcast. I got to focus on my nutrition, my health. I got to focus on my clients or my baby.
Yes.
And if you don't do that, you're like, New Year, new me. I'm going to lose 100 pounds, get ready for the beach. You're going to eat it, do the same shit you did last year.
You're gonna do the same shit.
So like,
Have a plan.
yeah, make some decent fucking goals.
Yep.
and-
You don't have a plan,
and
it's over.
Exactly.
It's not gonna last long.
That's beautiful. I couldn't
Reasonable
have
plans too.
said, I
right?
could not have said it better.
With goals.
I could not have said it better.
Do you think if you start now, you have enough time to get summer body ready?
100%.
Yeah, you get
100%.
3 months, man.
3 months?
3 months.
3 months.
Maybe
You
like
want to
5
do it
months.
proper. Like,
3 months consistently.
yeah, you
each
want to
week.
do it proper so the weight doesn't come back too. You don't
Yeah.
want to get summer ready and then
That's-
Christmas comes and you're like,
Back.
and then next year you're like, okay, let me get ready again. Like you,
That's
You
actually
wanna
a
do
good.
it
That's
proper.
actually a good point. Do you find a lot of people struggle with they lose the weight but they can't keep it off?
they don't lose it proper. They
Exactly.
don't focus. Like
Yeah,
you
we
want to
talk
lose
about that.
100 pounds.
Yes,
You got to build muscle. You got to build metabolism.
Yeah.
Get the number out of your head. Build your metabolic range and then cut off that new number because then that's sustainable.
Right.
You just up the cardio and down the calories. You're
Right.
gonna plateau. Your body's not burning no calories. You're gonna lose the weight.
Right.
You're gonna put everything back on tenfold. And the studies, like 95% of people that lose a lot of weight
Right.
put it back on plus more because
Plus
they don't
more.
lose it.
Yeah.
They don't lose it correctly. They don't use it correctly.
They don't lose it correctly.
So it's better to lose it slow.
So do you recommend if you're trying to lose weight, almost like bulking at the beginning, or not necessarily?
Depending
Like,
on where you're at too.
say if you have like a higher body fat percentage, right? You're trying to get down to like 10%.
Is this? Are you a seasoned lifter? You know how to
Right.
lift.
See, he
You
has
have
to know
yeah,
these things.
there's
It's
a lot
all
of
based on
things,
your
right?
lifestyle. Yeah,
Yeah.
he knows.
If you never touched the weight in your life and you're extremely overweight and you're like, now's the time, then we're solely focusing on building muscle. And even though it sounds counterintuitive, you got to eat at least at maintenance or above maintenance. You do that.
Even if you're already like fat.
Even if you already are, because then you're going to build the base, you're going to build strength, you're going to build muscle, and then you're going to raise metabolism, and then you can be able to cut off that new number later on and keep losing like a snowball effect.
See, I just
Without like crashing
you
your
got no
metabolism.
exactly. You can't.
I just
you
learned
need the
something too.
metabolism
I always
working for you.
thought the first thing you do, you cut your calories.
No,
First
because
you-
then you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to keep cutting to keep losing.
Right.
So then you're gonna be eating 1,000 calories. Like I've upped some of my clients' calories and they started losing weight. And they're like, how the fuck is this happening? Like, because now you're feeding your metabolism. Now your body wants to build muscle. Now it's gonna burn calories just being alive.
Guys, make sure you guys check out Mike, man. This is the guy. This is why we missed him on this. Use the promo code. I'm over here like, oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. And we got a relentless program coming out. 12 weeks. You want to get ripped out for summer? Come on. Lots more programs coming too. We're working on 100%. We're working on a lot of 100%.
Stuff. Beautiful shit.
Yo, man, we're at the 20-minute mark. I think we got a nice little episode in. Yeah.
You know, that was dope. I don't know what's going on, bro.
That was dope.
With what? With the future? Because I don't think they're ready for our first.
I think they're ready for that.
Let's keep it on the lid. Let's keep the lid on it.
Give a hint. One hint.
Keep the lid on it.
One hint. Jab and Slip took a step back. We reprioritized everything. Looked at some goals. We're making action plans. Give them a hint. Give them a taste. What's going on?
I'll just say events.
Jeez.
I was thinking of what to say, but yeah.
That's a good word.
Let's stick with events.
That's all.
Google it. Events. What do you mean?
This guy said Google it.
But yo,
Showtime.
Our first Jab and Slip party, that's gonna be lit, bro.
Who would be down for that? Let us know in the comments. Jab and Slip party?
Comment section already going
maybe
crazy.
A fight in a party after? Who knows?
This gonna fight the party. This guy is straight promoting just fighting the party.
I know we've had this giveaway, and I'm gonna give away to Mike Tarani to announce the winner of this giveaway because it's $100 Amazon gift card and a pair of boxing gloves.
Wow. Shout out the winners. So first winner we have Jessica. Shout out Jessica. I'll see you tonight at Sky Fitness.
Oh shit!
He's ready.
Jessica's ready. Jessica's already ready.
To me, smiling, you know what I mean, looking flashy with those Sting gloves on,
and with the gift card, too.
Yeah, 100%. So shout out to you, man. Congratulations.
I demand a recount.
Bravo.
I thought I had that one in the bag, bro.
Sorry, Mike. Maybe better luck next time.
So she got both the prizes.
Yeah,
we did one big prize. One big prize.
You better post it.
Christmas.
Tag us in the post, Jess.
We'll be doing extra burpees.
So for the next one, guys, make sure you guys stay tuned and stay locked in so that you guys can win some dope stuff as well too.
All the names are put into a random generator. We should next time we're gonna show the generator. All the names go in. We'll spin,
and then boom.
This one was a lucky one.
Stay tuned for the next one.
And we do appreciate our international listeners, but we should keep the contest to local just for like shipping and stuff purposes.
Fuck it. If you join overseas, we're sending it to you.
Damn right.
We'll fly you up. We'll fly it out.
Worldwide.
We'll fly it out. All
right, guys. Mike gotta go get some protein.
Appreciate y'all for checking in.
Yeah, but make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. Stay tuned for more. And yeah, until next week.
Happy New Year.
I heard Ronnie's gonna freestyle in the next episode too.
Oh shit.